Hi there, thank you for watching my video. So today is Wednesday, April 10th. It was the CPI inflation data, so huge pre-market move down, which I did not trade for, but I traded the aftermath, and it did not go well. So yeah, thank you for watching. So the first trade we took of two trades is a long trade. If you look at the 5-minute chart in the bottom left, you can see it had ranged for a while. It had consolidated, and the range was getting tighter and tighter towards the upside. So I thought, this is bottling up, coiling up for a breakout. This is a great time to get long. In hindsight, maybe it wasn't, because it has been, bottling up for so long that maybe just nothing is going to happen. Nothing does happen, but I only have that benefit in hindsight. In the time, it seemed like a good idea, and it went in my favor right away. And, you can see I was up over 20 points, like right away, which that looks good, right? But it goes right into the 5-minute NQ moving average, on the 15-minute ES moving average, and it just doesn't really go anywhere, and then it eventually falls from there. If I wanted, since this is like a breakout from a tight range, I'm trying to get away from managing my trades, but I could have potentially put the stop loss right below that breakout bar. I think that might have been possibly a good move. Because you can tell like it's going to fail now, since it's a failed breakout. Most breakouts fail, especially from ranges. I think 80% of breakouts fail from ranges. So did not need to lose like I did on this trade. Another thing I was noticing is the ES was going up, whereas the NASDAQ, so the S&P was going up, and it was like dragging the NASDAQ up behind it. Like the NASDAQ did not want to move very much, and in relation to the S&P would move up like 4 ticks. This is just made up numbers. S&P would move up 4 ticks, and the NASDAQ would not want to move up very much at all, like move up like 1. So that's a made up ratio. Like those numbers don't mean anything, but yeah, it just it didn't seem, I don't know, it just wasn't a good opportunity to trade, and I should have, if I was going to get long, this would have been a better long setup, because it's coming to like back down to potential support and resistance. But I don't think it would have been a good long setup. I mean, look at, there's like 4 dojis in a row on the 15-minute chart. To me, this is clearly a no trade environment. We tried for the breakout. That's great. It failed. Probably should just be done for the day, because you can just say, hey, it's probably going to range. If it's ranged this much, it's probably just going to range for the rest of the day. Excuse me, guys. So yeah, I draw the support resistance line, and I say, hey, this is the time to get in. And I think a good buy order, if I did want to get long again, would probably just be at the low of the range, at the low of the 5-minute Keltner channel, low of the 15-minute Keltner channel. The best way to trade today, guys, would have been to wake up early, to catch that move down and just jump in right in the wake of the big ships, right? Like they they're the ones, like, so much market participation happens in one direction in just the first minute, like right when that data drops. Like the algorithms just take over and they just pull the market down so fast. And all we can do as retail is just quickly identify the direction. And it's like one of the only times for me in my strategy I do have to be fast on the keys, right? Like just buy, sell immediately, um, with a wider stop. And if it works out really well. If it doesn't work, you're just screwed. But you get this opportunity once a month, and it's a great consistent way to make money once a month. Not consistent actually, because you'll consistently fail. But what I mean is, generally, it will push really hard in one direction. It won't correct. Like it won't go up, and then it'll be like, oh wait, oops, changed my mind, go the other way. It just kind of generally like either waterfall, capitulation down, or rocket to the moon up. And if you can just ride in the wake of that big move, you might be good. So I should have got up early and traded that and recorded that. Unfortunately, I didn't, but I'd like to start doing that going forward. Okay, now, so I have the buy order in, and I like this buy order. It's at a clear support resistance area. Um, I like it. I don't. It seems nice. Um, I don't know why I keep yawning. I need some coffee or something. I don't know if I want coffee though, because my heart was beating weird yesterday. Anyway, this is not trading related, so yeah, there's only 5 or 4 minutes left to content. So yeah, not very much left. I mean, I'll talk through this trade as it happens a little bit, but basically, it starts to go up. I get excited. I enter early. I see I don't stick to what my plan was, which was to enter there. And guys, this is a bear or a bull trap, or it ends up being a bull trap. Like it's not going anywhere, but I fall for it. I fall for it. I should have just kept my entry, but my ego took over. It was like, you know what? You don't want to miss out. You don't want to. If it is going up, you don't want to miss out. And this was another trade that went my way right away, and then it failed. And it's confusing because normally the trades that go your way, those are the best trades. But today, after how much it moved pre-market, it makes sense that it's gonna stay a little flat. Like maybe it's an accumulation zone, maybe it's a lower distribution zone. Like institutions, they don't really know. They're trying to like make sense of what happened, like of the huge sell-off this morning. Or I mean, maybe not make sense because they realized right away shortly after. I mean, it is mostly algorithms pushing those trades down, like maybe AI reading it and interpreting the number and going, oh, this is not good. These numbers are bad. Let's push down. Oftentimes, though, money will still flood back in. So yeah, this is a range, guys. It's not a good time to trade. It confused me too because the volatility is really high. I mean, it's at 29 right now. And the MACD is way low for the 15 minute and the hourly, which I wasn't really even paying attention to. But it's like it, being long here does, seem like a good thing. And on the daily, you can see we're clearly in a range. And I could see tomorrow being a big, big bold day. In fact, that might be my thesis. Like, as a correction to all this negative price action, I could see us moving way up. Could also see it going way down. Because we've moved so much, it could just stay flat still. That would be. It was very flat all day today, so maybe that flatness will continue into tomorrow. It's really hard to say. So I'm just gonna have to trade with a really open mind and make some, good evaluations tomorrow. So, yeah, I just checked the market, and yeah, it didn't really go anywhere today. I'm gonna throw a picture of that in at the end of this video. I'm actually running out of what I recorded today since this was my last trade. So if you watched, thank you very much for watching. I really appreciate it. Give this video a like or click subscribe to help me out with the algorithm. But yeah, I really appreciate it. I love to engage with anyone who's watching. Help them, they help me. I just think talking helps a lot. So I hope you learned something, and happy trading.